In Marvel Rivals, getting out of bronze and silver can be a nightmare. I typically field tank or support, so I'm relying heavily on whether or not our DPS can get kills or peel for the backline. Which in those ranks, it actually kind of feel like I'm asking for $1 billion loan, especially since I have a job, so I don't typically have time to normally dedicate to a rank grind. But I decided to throw as much time possible toward it, and I finally made it to gold. I'm excited to finally be able to ban people like BP, Angela, you know, or even Iron Man, those characters that nobody seems to pay attention to or decides to help the backline with and then complains about the healers. I'm also hoping that that teamwork aspect really starts to improve the higher that we go, because I do notice that no one ever works as a team in like those lower ranks. I have teammates who are just playing DPS and they just go feed straight to everyone. They run in just purely as Star-Lord, as if they a tank or something, or they got some type of healing ability. Then they don't. I don't get it. I'm also just playing on more like in terms of the content, posting more videos like this where I'm going to show you the grind that it took to get to it, or even just like the few matches leading up to it. It just kind of depends on the reception of this video and how that goes. But let me know what you guys would like to see. Let me see if you want some tips or anything that you got to throw at me. I'm always down to read it. My name is Terry, and I appreciate you for listening to this video. So let's get right into it. Let's go. Wait a minute, before I actually get started with these matches, I want to go ahead and say I notice most of my viewers are not subscribed. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys once again, please go ahead and hit that like button if you're still here, and subscribe if you want to see more content. I'm trying to push it out as fast as possible and get it, you know, on a more consistent basis on it. So I would love for you to see the journey and for you to join the team for it. Go ahead and hit that button, and I appreciate you for watching this video. Now we're really getting to it. Peace. I always like playing Thor, but this season especially, he's just been amazing to play. I used to actually get like really upset with this rank stuff just because I didn't know how to progress. Like, even when you get the hang of it and it is, you know, you understand what you're doing wrong and start trying to make those changes, I always just kind of feel like your teammates don't want to win, or they just not playing point, or they pushing straight ahead, or no, somebody don't want to fill a role. But in this game, it's not like any other team-based game. You have to fill that role if you want to win. You have to kind of look at this game as in like you are the deciding factor, and if you don't do something, your team isn't gonna win. Because man, a lot of times people just kind of goofing off, especially in those lower ranks, man. This match was just more of like a team diff, you know, like the heals was on point, everybody was just playing a role, and they was kind of disheveled as far as what was going on with them. You see here, even they stopped me and could have killed me, but the moment I zoomed away, they stopped paying attention to me. I got the auto off. And that's kind of like the great thing about Thor for me, is Thor can really fill any role. If you need somebody in the front line, Thor can play aggressive, push the team back. He can get kills like a DPS. Like Thor can be on the back line and get away easy if need be. Peel for the healer. Thor can just do everything. And that's why he's kind of great for playing tank and pushing forward. I will say it's a lot more difficult if I'm solo tanking, but as long as you're playing safe, you can pull it off. So I'd say he's just a great all-arounder. I think I'm just pretty lucky at this point. Like, this is just team diff. You know, sometimes you just got those games where you just not gonna win it. The other team might just be better, or maybe they holding it down. Maybe they healers just on point and y'all's not. Whoever, whatever the reason is, it just kind of works out like that. And I'm glad it worked out in my favor. But have you ever gotten to the point where, like, in a match where, like, maybe, who knows, maybe it's like a confidence thing or something. Y'all start doing good, maybe y'all wrecking shit, you know, and then you just start doing silly shit, like running into walls and shit when you trying to get away. Like I do that all the time. As soon as I start doing good, or we just got this amazing match going, I'm dashing over into walls and stuff, forgetting about like the hitboxes and just stupid shit, just messing up. And then I'll be wondering, man, why I got 5 deaths, you know? Like, let me know in the comments if y'all do that. Alright, look, whatever. I know I shouldn't have chased him as long as I did, but I just have a grudge against Fly. I just hate flyers, and I'm so glad that that bubble knocks him down now. But hey, I had to get him. So mind your business is between me and Ultron, and don't be talking shit about my name. I'm sensitive. Nice easy start to this solo queue, and I just had to mentally prepare because I just knew for sure this was not gonna go as easy as it did in this round, and I was gonna have some headaches ahead of me. This match was the match to really lock in. Like, I just felt being tested on the horizon, you know. The last match was too easy. We steamrolled them, we got the points, and I didn't even die that entire round, and that's rare for a ranked match. Like, it ain't too many times where you're gonna do that, no matter how good you are. But I just had a game plan going in. Like, we had Angela, so I just knew, all right, they gonna handle that back line. I can pretty much just stick to this front and try to peel for everything that's needed, you know, or whatever is needed in the front here. Keep that space, all of that. Because Angela's just, although she underrated right now and not really the meta, Angela's really, really, really good at keeping that attention on her and messing up that backline. She pretty much a dominator when it comes down to the backline. If you want to get her, everybody has to focus her, or you have to have somebody like Thing, at least that they have here, who can knock her out the air really easily. Otherwise, good luck. Eventually we end up getting an Emma, which is just as strong of a character, if not stronger, for the situation. So I just kind of played Ring. That way I could just jump in and help when needed. But for the most part, I would just take up space and make sure it didn't get a capture off, just in case somebody was trying to hit the back line. round 2. Round 1 went really good, and since it went so well, I decided I want to play a little more aggressive. I wanted to exploit how that thing was overextending and see if I can keep some pressure on the team so I can get my eliminations up. Lucky me, I noticed they were all clumped up over in that corner and they weren't moving anytime soon, so that gave me a perfect opening to dash over and just get that ultimate off, and it got me a lot of kills starting off, so everything was going well, or so I thought. But we ended up getting a little too thirsty and trying to keep them in spawn. That led to us making mistakes, and then we got caught up by a Jeff, and after that we just never really recovered. It wasn't like it wasn't too winnable, although I believe that that's why I lost, because I had that in my mind that we weren't winning this round. But realistically, the biggest issue is that we didn't get a chance to regroup. Our groove was just kind of thrown off by that, and it never really recovered. So we would have to just do better in the next round. We started off losing at the start of the 3rd round after a Jeff ult got me and the other tank out of the way. Luckily I got revived by a Hella, which I think might have been the first time that's happened. So we were able to overwhelm them and keep control of the point for a little bit. They ended up taking it back at one point. By that time it hit 99% on their end, and it was as close as a finger to a thumb, so we had to kick it up if we wanted to win this game. Shout out to that team, because it was actually almost over with. Like I was really throwing. Them healers was just on point. The other tanks had my back, and that Moon Knight especially put in some work, and they carried me a little bit closer to gold.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
This was my rank up game, so I knew I had to go hard or lose another hour of sleep. It was going good at first. I just kept up the pressure with a little flanking, but we still ended up losing the round anyway. After looking at that Star-Lord stats, I knew we needed to make a change, so I thought I'd see if I can get the team to go triple support. Triple support would be pretty much unstoppable at this point, and at least secure us around. Well, he ended up going Iron Man and not another healer, but Broski turned to the main protagonist, so I fully trusted we was winning this game. That's why the Iron Man ended up being like the best thing he could possibly do. Like, he started wrecking shit, and it was good because hey, my gameplay was definitely off, so it was good having him in the air knocking stuff down, so I could just kind of lapse around to get carried. But bro was really turning into the main character for real. He might have real talk been Naruto. I can definitely see like the rank up games get to me in terms of my nerves. Like I can tell all of my panic plays right there, like how the camera move and everything. But I mean, it ain't gonna get no better. That's just how it goes, you know. When I do the gold to diamond video, it's probably gonna be a lot of those like that. And I'm actually kind of interested to see like how far did y'all get, because it always say like only 70% of people hit this rank or 30% of people hit this rank type of thing. Why don't y'all go ahead in the comments below, let me know what rank y'all got to, and what do you think the most common rank of it is. I don't know, is it because I can get it from just how hard it was to get out of bronze and silver. That probably is the most common rank, of course. But man, I want to see like what's all the viewers, what y'all rank is, or if you play ranked at all. Just let me know in the comments below. They had swapped a Penny and it was getting annoying fighting her, especially as being a more sluggish melee character like Thor, so I decided I was going to switch to Captain America. I figured if it got super bad I could just use his ultimate to hold the point, but on a side note, I really like playing Captain America. His kit is just super dope to use and it was awesome for distracting the enemy team. I just need to work on escaping and the shield throw aspect, but I might use him for that gold to diamond video. Alright, this is the third round. We had finally won us a round and made this game winnable. So I knew it was all or nothing and I had to play my best. But if I do so, remains to be said. I will say in this round, all shout out to the team. They really held it down because I should have swapped back to Thor. You know, I am pretty new with Captain America, but he was just way too much fun. So I had to keep doing it. The dive, just getting behind the team so quick with his run. Captain America's just impossible to dislike unless you're going against him. You know, I can see how getting annoying it can be. But I realized a big important thing for Captain America is you got to know exactly where all the health packs are. It's kind of tough for your team to heal you, especially with you running and jumping around so much, kind of similar to like Hulk. So hey, you know all of those health areas, or just know you're gonna be down the line. As much fun as Captain America was to play, this game was of way too much importance because I was not finna spend the rest of my time not getting no sleep and playing this game continuously. I needed some rest, and I'm not that good of a Strange. I don't know why they decided to choose me to do that, but we was in need of a shield hero, so I wasn't gonna have no issues with it. With that being said, don't talk shit about my Strange. I know I'm trash. I ain't never did this before. We needed the portal and we needed the shield, so I was just pretty much here for moral support. Don't judge me. Somehow, someway, we ended up getting a W. Shout out to my amazing team, especially that Punisher. This wasn't as tough of an experience as I thought it would be, despite bronze and silver being a head pulling simulator at times. But it does give you this nifty message after all your trial and errors, just welcoming you to gold, so I'm kind of excited to see what comes up after this. Anyway though, I appreciate you all for watching this. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to support a growing channel, and be on the lookout for that gold to diamond video coming soon. My name is Tenergy. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.